back to Tailgate Talk. I'm Catherine.
And I'm Sam, and today we're here with...
Abella.
Thank you so much for coming on.
No, thank you guys for having me.
Oh, stop it. Let's just get a second to give yourself an introduction. Tell us a little about yourself for anyone that lives under a rock and doesn't know who she is.
Well, yeah, I already told you my name. I'm pretty much like the oldest junior at University of Miami. 28 years old, and I'm a philosophy major with a minor in the classics. I'm pre-law. I'm a Scorpio.
Oh, big time.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's your sign?
I think I'm a Leo.
Oh, big time.
I don't know. Does it, do you think I
No, I don't know. I just said that because you said that.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm an Aquarius, so Aquarius season.
Aquarius.
What does that mean for me? Like, what do I
No, I don't know. I honestly like all signs, really, but
okay.
You just said big time, so I just mirrored your...
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, pretty
All right.
Leo of you, I guess.
You're here at UM. Can we talk a little about that? How do you love it?
I love UM, and I love all my classes, all my professors. I got straight A's last semester.
What?
I'm like...
All right.
Round of applause.
Yeah.
Wish I could be in this.
Yeah, I was not in this.
Yeah, I just try really hard, like at everything that I do. Like if I put my mind to something, like I give it 100%. So if you like were to take a class with me, like you'll see me just sitting front row, like right in front of the teacher, answering every single question, like literally being that annoying person that you're just like, ugh, like that's me.
Okay, that's fair enough. I didn't peg you to be the teacher back then.
I mean, if you ask my friends that do have class with me, like you'll literally be like shocked. It's just like two different people, but in just a multifaceted individual.
Yeah, for sure.
And so,
Super sick.
Okay. Oh, super sick. All right.
Sorry.
Cool. But that's not all you do. Let's talk about like going out. I know you're a big club rat here.
yeah, so I mean, I'm like the biggest Heat fan ever. So I definitely go to a lot of Heat games in my free time. I have season tickets.
Oh,
Yeah, we love. Do you guys like the Heat?
Love Jimmy Buckets. I'm a huge Jimmy Buckets guy.
I'm a big basketball girl, so any basketball.
I'm more
a
Knicks
Heat
though.
fan.
I am more Knicks.
Okay, well, this
You
is
can
a
go now.
time.
Sorry,
Okay.
that's it. No, yeah.
For me to go, but no, I will say like going to the Garden Arena, like it's like a must. Like the fans at the Knicks stadiums, like I've seen them, like it's otherworldly there. And then I went to TD Garden to watch the Heat play the Celtics in Game 7 last season.
No way.
Yeah, because I was in Mexico. I was in Mexico with my boyfriend, and we're having dinner, and sorry, I had to silence this. We're having dinner, and I'm watching the game on my phone, and it's Game 6, and then the Celtics ball goes in and out, and we're like,
I remember that.
we won this shit. And then they were like, no, the Celtics won. And then boom, we're going into Game 7. I was like, we're going to Boston tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we flew to Boston.
Oh, that was a crazy game.
It was scary because Boston fans are fucking insane.
They're nasty.
Everyone, not one seat was empty. Everyone is in green. Everyone is at their feet. Like you feel the vibration. Everyone's pounding their feet on the floor. Like if you go to a Miami Heat game, like I love Miami and I love the Heat, but like Heat fans are like in the bar, like at the high club, like everywhere. They're not like they're sitting
It's
down.
not the same. No,
like
not the same
these
at all.
fans are dedicated. So I was honestly so scared to even like be like, go Heat. Because I thought and then when I finally did, the guy next to me was like, I was Satan to him from like that point on.
You probably had a stamp on you at that point.
Yeah, no, but then we discovered
I hate
others.
Boston so much.
Really? I love it.
New York through and through. So I can't stand.
I like Boston and New York. I go to New York often. I was just there recently.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I love New York. I go at least like 5 times a year.
I didn't like it until I left, and now I love it. I love going out in New York.
Really?
I know. I miss it all the time. I went to Two Sisters once. That's like the place to be apparently, and it was the craziest thing I've ever done. I nearly lost a leg.
What was it called?
Two Sisters.
Two Sisters? Isn't it Little Sister?
Oh shit, that's
yeah,
what
it's called Little Sister, babe. Oh my
Damn.
god.
All right, you know more than me.
Yeah, because it's like only like one of the best clubs in
I
New
know.
York City.
So I went once, and it was
Two Sisters.
Little Sister. You're right. You're
now
right.
I see where his mind is at.
Yeah. I mean, if I could get lucky, Two Sisters would be great.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Anyways.
How do you even transition from that?
Well, we
Let's talk more about Miami.
Yeah, we can talk more about Miami.
Like, where are your favorite places to like go out? Like, are you a big clubber? Like, what's your vibe?
So I feel like I love clubs. I've been going to clubs in Miami since I was like 15, 16, going to clubs, and it's crazy. Like, it is really crazy to like grow up here. But I mean, I only go to one club pretty much now, and that's 11. And
I haven't gone
you can
there.
just like guaranteed always see me at 11. Like, that's just like the spot. But when I was a kid, not like a kid, but when I was like 16 with a fake,
Don't worry.
I would always go to the Grove. Like, and people think the Grove is like this new thing, and I'm like, bro, I like literally 12 years ago, I was at Sandbar
paved the way
getting
for
drunk
us?
at the Grove. Like it's just like not like like this new concept. Like, the Grove has been around forever. Whiskey Wednesdays has been around forever. Like, literally for 30 years. Like as long as you can go back, like there's been people like that are underage partying at the Grove. Like, so it's like if you are not old enough to legally drink, just don't even leave that area.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, it feels historic now.
yeah, it really is. Like, honestly, like it's crazy every time I drive by there, and I'm like, wow, these places are still standing. And then one day years ago, I went with my friend, and we go to Sandbar, and I'm like, oh my God, it's like children in here. But then it's like I can't even judge it because that's what I was doing. Like, and I love them. I partied with all of them.
You went to Sandbar?
Yeah, I
Oh,
did.
that's unreal.
I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous.
I did. I was like, shots for everyone. Like, it was so fun. Like that, but that was actually before I went to Miami.
Oh, no
But,
way.
yeah, I guess I should go now that I go there, but
Yeah.
I gotta pick the right day. I gotta pick a day that I know is gonna be like
A
lit,
good
you
thirsty
know?
Thursday.
Yeah. Oh my God,
Thursday.
the fact that that's still around, like literally I was 16. I don't know how to do
Getting
that.
your
12
free
years ago.
grants,
The
yeah.
fact that that's still around, like, oh my God. Like, yeah.
Who's more fun to go out with then? If you've gone to Sandbar, it's all Miami kids. So what was better, going out with Miami-Dade kids or UM kids?
I mean,
It's got to be the crowd. You could.
I don't know. I don't know. There's not really. I guess in Miami, like you just see a lot more like diversity, but then you also see just like a lot of craziness.
Oh, for sure.
That is just like I don't even know. I don't know. You just see some crazy shit, but and it's like if it's crazy for me, like I don't know. Like but that's what makes it fun, I guess.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine like how crazy it must be though at like colleges where it's like you're in the middle of nowhere and you have nothing to do but to
for
like
sure.
party at like on campus and stuff. Like it must be even like crazier.
Yeah,
there.
way more DUIs than us.
Yeah.
At least we have Uber.
At least we have Uber. I know. You go to Tallahassee,
Yeah, you
there's
guys
no Ubers.
are you ready for this? Like when I was 16, Uber did not exist.
Oh, no. Oh, you're right. I'm watching the documentary. Yeah. That's crazy.
So like we did not have the privilege.
Yeah.
Like
How'd you
Uber
get
did-
around?
Uber came out when I turned 18 actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it wasn't like too far behind, but like yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Taxiing everywhere would be wild.
No, it was like there was like a designated like out
Oh,
of
you
like
just
our
had
friends there was a
DD.
DD. Yeah.
Okay, fair. So let's move from going out. Let's talk like campus. You're studying philosophy now, right?
Yeah.
How's that going?
Well, I've always studied philosophy, so I really like it. Like, I feel like it's just so important and like so people think it's like so weird and don't even want to like get into it, and it's like it's great. Like I don't even try to like persuade people.
Yeah.
But it was interesting because I always wanted to go to law school, and I had my English, like my major was English, but I kept taking like philosophy classes. And then I did my research, and like the highest acceptance for law school is philosophy majors and classics majors. And yeah, a lot of people think it's like poli-sci and or whatever. And no, it's actually like the highest acceptance from Ivy League universities is the classics in philosophy.
Oh, shit.
So yeah, I mean, philosophy even helped me like in debate competitions. Like I was on the debate team and I competed against UM and like be like
Subtle flex.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Before I even went to UM, I like went to campus. It was called the Bill Todd's Debates competition, and we got third overall. So I beat, and the UM team was like super big, and we only had 3 partners, which is 2 teams each. Yeah. It was actually really funny though because in one of the rounds, one of the guys that went to he's still on the debate team at school. He totally recognized me and could not even focus and like say his argument and then reduce to like cursing. And you just can't curse in debate, like you can't. And he like could not finish his words and like completely lost the round. I won the round, and then afterwards,
such a power move.
And
oh
then
my
afterwards,
God.
and then afterwards, asked me for a picture and was like, "I love you," and I was like,
That's the greatest.
That like
I put it on my application. I was like, "Yeah, I beat your sis."
Oh my God, that's a superpower.
yeah, that's actually
It's
like
actually really
the
fun.
biggest flex I've ever heard. Like, oh my gosh, my confidence would be through the roof after that one. I'd be like, yeah, I just crushed you, and then you want to still.
It wasn't. I was just like, "Dang, like you let me affect you like that. Like, you could have just."
You're in his head.
It's like not even that serious, bro. Like,
Do you think you're gonna take it to UM's law school?
so yes, I do believe that I will get into Law School.
Oh, like you're gonna go?
So yeah, I'm gonna apply to Law School. That's my number one choice, and then
Awesome.
I'm applying to other law schools. That because it's like, what if I didn't get into Law School?
For sure.
Then it would be fucked. But yeah, I'm taking the LSAT in December. And
Oh,
then
sick.
Applying next.
Have you ever heard of
Yeah.
IBIS Prep by any chance?
Yeah, I'm gonna do IBIS Prep.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Well, if you're doing IBIS Prep, we have a treat for you. Directly from our...
Is it a discount or
It's a discount!
We love a good discount.
Yeah, dude, you get 10
I feel bad though. I
hours.
feel like it should be passed on because I don't want to take the discount.
No, it's all for you.
No.
10 hours.
Wait, how did you just have this ready?
We talked about it. We whispered about it.
Oh
yeah.
my god, thank you so much.
What's that?
Oh my god.
Free 10 hours, right?
10 free hours?
10 free hours.
Wait,
all
why
for
are you
you.
so sweet? What did you guys put
Oh, Red Bull stickers.
It's so cute.
There's a love
Everything
note.
you can need for IBIS Prep tutor. And you got some pens in there too.
I didn't realize it was a pug.
Why is it
Oh my-
so cute?
But yeah.
That is like the sweetest thing ever.
We are all about education here at RedCup, actually. Education first, guys. That's our motto. That's our alma mater, actually.
What do you guys want to be when you grow up?
Well, I want to
If you could be anything, like
I was just going to say that.
if you could be anything without like logic or limitations or anything stopping you, like what would you be?
Well, my icon, Abella Danger. But
Bro.
if I were to choose a second choice, I'd probably be like an extreme surfer. That would be awesome.
Do you like surfing?
I love surfing.
Really?
I'm terrible at it. I'm terrible at surfing. But
I'm sure you're not.
I not good enough to be that good, but I like third choice. I would in my second life. I tell people I want to be a salsa instructor.
I feel like you'd be good at that now.
Yeah.
I should just jump ship and go for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I would.
What do you want to be?
You know, I really want to work in the fashion industry, but no clue where. Like, I'm a marketing major, so really like anything that, and with the international business, anywhere I can travel internationally and do marketing, like sign me up, I'm there.
But if you could work for like any company, if you could do like any, like specifically like.
Probably like designers, like top designers.
What's your
Like
favorite?
I would say like a Prada would be really cool to work with, or Dior. Like their marketing campaigns are super cool. Like especially like how they partnered like in New York for Christmas. Like that was so sick.
Could I
Like
tell you anything
I
about
actually
it?
love Miuccia Prada. Like I love her, and I went to Milan and went to the original Prada store. Like it's that's existed like ever since her father like opened it. Like so yeah. Hopefully you work for Prada because that would be so.
that's insane. I literally died. Milan and go.
If Prada's
to the-
listening, they
Yeah,
got
Prada,
me.
if you're listening, please throw me an internship. I like really need it.
God, yeah, that
Really
was so
need
sick.
it.
How was the transition to school?
It was so fucking hard. It was really hard. Like when I decided to go back to school, like I always wanted to go back to school, and then I was like, "Fuck, I'm 24. There's a pandemic going on. Like I might as well go back now, because I'm not getting any younger. You know, I'm 24." So then I like signed up for my classes and stuff, and then I was like, "Fuck! Like I forgot how to learn. Like I forgot to do this shit. Like I forgot like how to like I was just like." Taking notes of like everything and just like doing the most for no reason, like and actually like not like remembering that, like I got like my first semester I got like an A, B, A, C. It's like the only C I ever got like since then. But still I was like it was really hard and I had to like really apply myself Like, and yeah, it was really, really difficult.
You really opened up on
transition.
Instagram and made an awesome post about how you worked hard, and I think that was awesome. Like, what was the hardest part about applying yourself as well as doing a little bit of activism as well?
Okay, so the hardest part was, I guess, giving up all my free time because, like, you know, when you're like an adult, you know, and I've been in the real world since I was 18, I've been like my own boss. So then like having to like just be somewhere every single day at the same time and always like, you know, literally just like having to like do just so much shit just out of nowhere. And I mean, when I was like, I just didn't want to like leave it up to chance. So I was just doing everything possible. Like I was going to like as many debate competitions. Like this meant like waking up at like 6 a.m. on a Saturday morning to drive to like some random college in like literally like just even one time and this is all leading up to me going to UM, like it was like the national, like the state championships, of debate. And I'm the only girl on the debate team and I'm in a car. I could have easily flown to Pensacola, and I'm with 3 19-year-olds and my professor driving 11 hours to go to this debate competition. I used to tutor. I used to be a philosophy tutor. I would give up 5 hours a week to.
Oh no way! IBIS Prep would love to hire you.
To literally tutor. Like I just gave up so much of my free time to do everything that I could
Sure.
to like make sure that I, you know, was like the best possible candidate to get in. Like it wasn't like easy or anything. So yeah, but I don't regret it because I got
Yeah,
it.
you're here.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Now you're king.
And I mean, I'm curious, like, was it a little weird with professors or anything, like getting in? Do you think that
No.
background?
So like my professors have never made it clear to me or like apparent to me that they know who I am.
Yeah.
And so one day my old professor, he like, you know, because I'm like literally like just such a teacher's pet, he was like, I really want you to be a tutor, like a philosophy tutor. And I was like, okay, like, well, he asked me to stay, let me clarify, he asked me to stay after class, after everyone left. And then he was like, I really want to ask you to be a tutor. And I was like, okay, that's fine, but full disclosure, you know, I used to do so-and-so, so like, you know, kids might recognize me and stuff. He's like, oh really? Like, and I was like, yeah. He's like, which one are you? And then I told him I'm Abella. And he's like, you're her? Cause he
knows you. Oh my God.
He didn't even put the connection. He didn't even put the connection because I'm just so different in class. Like I'm really like not, you know, this person that, like she really is like my alter ego. Like,
sure.
And it's not that she, like I am her, like, you know, I am, but like, I'm not gonna be like, you know, I don't know. I'm a multifaceted. Everyone's multifaceted. You know, like the way that you act around your parents is not the way that you act around your friends, and the way that you act around your professor is not the way that you act at a party or at a club. Like, you know, so they never really like put 2 and 2 together. Like
that guy really put all of his cards on the
I've never had a
table.
professor like and literally I've only ever had 2 female professors. Like literally
God.
2. I only ever had 2 female professors last semester and this semester. For like literally. All of the rest have been men, and they've never, off the bat, like.
Really?
Yep.
Well, that's good news.
Yeah.
I was worried it was gonna be like come for extra credit. Honestly.
No, like, no. I mean.
She wouldn't need extra credit if she's good at philosophy.
That's true. I know. She's a tutor. She's a tutor. She could help.
I'm actually submitting one of my my philosophy papers to the Cornell undergrad journal. So.
Holy. Okay.
Update.
Academic weapon.
So I'm really like, yeah. My friend Brittany's submitting one too. We're both submitting it.
All right. Cool. Well, good luck on that one.
Yeah. Thank you. I hope I get it.
Yeah. Do you want to move on?
Yeah, I have a question for you. I want to know your workout routine. You are super, super fit. It is like, so like to the world, like you are so fit. I just want to know your workout routine. I need my own personal help, honestly.
So I actually go to tumbling 3 times a week. Like I used to cheer. Like
Oh my gosh, I was a gymnast growing up.
Oh, really? That's so cool. Yeah. So that's literally all I do. Like I literally go 3 times a week for 2 hours, and I go like where I used to cheer, like when I was younger, and I just take privates like with my old tumbling coach. Yeah, and actually, yeah, the UM team cheer, like they like practice there sometimes. Like I see them there sometimes because it's right next to my house. But before that though, because I went back to tumbling like in August, and I'm going like in a couple hours. But before that, I used to follow this girl. I forgot what her name is, but I bought her workout app. It's called Mini Beast. And this girl's body is so insane. Like, I was like, this is the only body that I want to look like. And I would do her workouts before that, but.
Well, I know that there are definitely so many girls out there that look at your body and think the same exact thing. Like, I would buy a workout app from you and do it too.
No, I'm not really like knowledgeable on it, honestly. Like, I just grew up my whole life like cheering and dancing, and like, I feel like that's something that is good for you because it gives you like that muscle memory. Like, I've never really been out of shape.
Yeah, because then you're like, I totally get that. I was a gymnast first, and then
Yeah.
like I took gymnastics, the strengths I got from that, into like swimming.
You have to go back.
And I want to go back. Like, you're actually like, one of my questions for
Go
you was like,
back.
take me on a workout day with you.
Like,
and,
hello, go. Like,
like-
literally, especially like if you tumble, like you literally, like they have a tumble track and everything. Like, literally.
I actually have to go. You're gonna have to give me the address and everything after
It's
this.
literally, I will give you my coach's number. Like, he's super nice.
Please.
They'll let you use the space. Like, they have so many rooms and stuff. It's really fun.
I definitely need all that
It's
information.
super, like, yeah.
I need to get my tumbling back.
And it's fun. You get me like your arms just get so ripped just because you're like carrying your own body weight.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
like,
like,
it's
you-
not like you're just at the gym like, oh, like, you know.
Oh, the gym gets so frustrating. I would much rather
It's so
go
boring.
like tumble. Like, that's so fun.
It's so boring. Literally, you don't even feel like you're working out.
You're just running and flipping. Like, that's.
Literally.
I would love to feel the same way I did doing that when I was like 8 years old. Oh my gosh.
Do you think he's gonna take tumbling to Sensations?
No. So
That would be
honestly,
sick.
like, you know, as much as I wish that I could like, first of all, I would rather be like a cheerleader than like a Sensation. They're both amazing, but like, I feel like they're like definitely like at my level. Like, you know, they're like they've not like, and I'm like. Yeah, no, I do it because I find intrinsic value in it. It's not like instrumental for me, and I just purely enjoy it.
Yeah. So no numbers on the
There's
board.
no
kind of
end
thing.
game. Like
Okay,
the end
fair
game
enough.
is like the feeling in itself, and I guess like my amazing body.
Exactly.
Amazing body and like.
But it's like a side effect. It's like really a side effect. Like, cause honestly, it could do nothing for my body, and I'd still want to do it because it's fucking fun.
Yeah, it's
like
fun,
you're like
like-
defying the laws of gravity.
Yeah.
It's like a runner's high, but like.
You've never done like a little flip on a trampoline?
I have.
And
No,
how
I
did it
have.
feel?
I gotta take notes, honestly.
Yeah, it's fun. It's like it's much more fun than just being at a gym. Like,
Lifting.
Dude, you got perfect form. That's sick.
This episode of Tailgate Talk is sponsored by IBIS Prep. IBIS Prep offers the best tutoring for every subject under the sun.
They can help with Econ 101 homework to studying for the bar exam, which they boast one of the highest passing rates in the country.
Use code RedCup for 10% off.
Let's go back to law.
Okay.
What kind of law do you want to do?
so I want to do contract law. Like, I like contracts and negotiations, and I just like reading contracts and like really getting down to like the nitty gritty of them, because especially in law, like the words that you use and the order in which you use them can like completely change the meaning of what a contract or a document is saying. So, you know, being really careful with your words and being really careful when you're interpreting, and also just my love for negotiation in general. And then I would also love to be able to do immigration law as well, because my parents are immigrants. I'm a first generation American. So I think it would be really cool to like help people get into the country legally. So
Way to throw that in there.
yeah, but like honestly, like you never know, because like that's like I'm not gonna be in law school for another year and a half. So like I might change my mind and
Sure.
do something completely different.
Sure.
But that's what it is for now.
Yeah, my sister's in law school right now.
Really,
and
where?
She goes to Charleston School of Law. And
Okay,
my dad-
I love Charleston.
Yeah, I'm going to visit her next weekend, and I'm super
Is it South
excited.
Charleston?
Like it's right by College of Charleston. So it's right in downtown Charleston, but
Yeah.
it's like a separate entity.
Yeah.
And then both my dad and my uncle are lawyers, so that whole like law thing.
How do they practice?
So my dad was originally a family attorney, so he did
Yeah.
all family. He also did real estate. Is small town attorney. He kind of handled as much as a small
Yeah.
town attorney does. So practically everything.
Saul from Breaking Bad?
Yeah. Practically.
Cool.
Yep, practically. But now I'm from Virginia, so he's a Commonwealth attorney, so he's a prosecutor for
Cool,
the state.
yeah.
And then my uncle in South Carolina I couldn't even tell you what type of law, but everyone's just in law. And
Yeah.
it's grown up for like my siblings and myself. We've all really grown a big fascination with family law and have a really like big connection with it now. So like that whole going to law school, like I'm obviously a business student, I'm not studying philosophy, but that whole idea of going to law school is something that's so interesting to me. So seeing like the difference between contract law, like a class I'm in right now, business laws.
Oh, I took business law.
All I'm doing right now is contracts. And when I sent the practice quiz to my sister, she was like, have fun taking contract law. Like, good job this semester. And I was like, oh, thanks. Like, I did not think I was going to actually like sign up to be taking a law school class yet, but like seeing that before going in, like, have you taken many classes that you feel like you're like, oh, like this is really like philosophy specifically, like learning new, like seeing new ways of law and like how you can go into it, like any types of like change and like seeing where you want to go?
So philosophy, like one of the main things in philosophy is morality, which is right and wrong. And so a lot of laws, how they've come to be is through philosophical discourse and really figuring out like what is the right course of action to take. Like even in our government, they use different philosophical ethical theories to make really important decisions. Like these ethical doctrines such as utilitarianism have been invoked because it's literally a doctrine that's telling you like the correct course of action. Moreover, there's 4 branches of philosophy, and one of them being logic. And anyone who has taken the LSAT and the bar, like logical reasoning is really, really important. So being able to deduce and figure out whether an argument is valid or not, and being able to form valid, and not only valid, but sound arguments. These are all things that are so essential for law school. So unbeknownst to me, I was like really preparing myself to.
Yeah, you seem like super prepared for law school.
Yeah.
I would think you are already.
But I mean, you have more time, no, because what grade are you?
Well, I'm a freshman who's graduating as if I'm a sophomore, and I have enough credits that I'm a junior. So I don't get to take any elective classes during my time at UM. I'm literally all.
Why not? But you could.
I could, but that 3-year graduating stance has really given me a God complex. Not gonna lie. And makes me want to
say the least.
To say the least. Makes me want to be able to do both, like an MBA and JD in the same time. That people
that's
are
awesome.
Just graduating from getting their MBA. Like I'm gonna be able to complete both and be a step ahead. So it's that God complex of being younger, but
no, and that's awesome. Like,
further ahead,
dude, and that's awesome. Get after it, like while you are so young, cause like, I'm gonna be. But at the same time, like my stepdad, he went to law school when he was 43, and like literally he still lived the most badass fucking life, and like he's still like it, like like honestly, like I don't think that I would have done so well in college, like if I would have gone right when I was 18, like I wouldn't have like really put that much effort into it. I don't know.
I feel like that's the case with a lot of people. Like you had a gap year too. Like, my sister also, she took 3 gap years before going to law school in between like her undergrad. I feel like that's a super like important thing that people should realize versus like going to school and like knowing it's not for you right then and there, knowing you don't feel like it's gonna work out for you then and there. Like for me, that's why I did community college during my time in high school, because I was like, I know if I actually want to succeed in college, I need to like figure out how to do it before I actually go. The dream is UM. Like for both of us, I'd say like you knew if you were to go to college, like you wanted to go to UM, and like from a girl who's from a small town in Virginia, like even I knew like, okay, like this is where I want to go. I know if I want to do that, like I gotta like get on my shit. So like seeing it from like an older perspective too, of you like being like, getting on my shit. Like I want to switch it up. I want to like focus on law. It's so inspiring. I'm not gonna hold you. So it's like, wow, like it does not matter your age. It does not matter who you are.
Really
like we could be sitting in the same classroom, learning the same things. I'm also a teacher's pet, so I totally fucking get that. Going back and forth with like, just like different minds, different ages, like, and knowing that you can thrive more now than like reflect on it and be like, I would have cried like this at 18. That's super cool.
Yeah, I was crazy. I was crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not like crazy.
I was crazy.
I don't got much to say about law. The only law I study is the in-laws. You know,
honestly,
gotta make sure I'm
I feel
good
like
with
we've
them.
said the word like too many times in like the past 5 minutes.
All right, so let's go back to campus though. Has it been super welcoming? Has there been any holdups, like any weird situations?
It's cool. All the like, I don't know, everyone's super nice. I haven't really had like a bad experience, except being called a grandma. That was fine. It's fine.
What happened?
By the 22-year-old.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I told you guys when we weren't rolling, but I guess I'll say it again. So I was like, where was I? At the Rat. I was at the Rat, actually.
Oh,
And
no
I was
way.
to the Rat.
Huh?
So you've been to the Rat.
I mean, yeah, I've been. I mean, it's not like otherworldly. I feel like it's like honestly overhyped, but
Yeah,
to me,
true.
But again, like, I mean, I just could go to any bar that I want to, so it's like, why would I want to go to the fucking, to like, you know, so I was there with my 2 friends, and then this guy came over, a blue collar. I still don't know what this is, but whatever. That's what he's told me that he was. And he's like talking to my friend, and I'm talking to another girl separately. And I was like, yeah, I'm 27, because I was 27 at the time. And he goes, you're 27? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, you are a grandma. And I was like, bro, no, I'm not actually. And
So dirty.
no, and he's like, no, I'm sorry. And I was like, dude, it's honestly fine, because I have like 10 times more money than you. And like, I don't even know. Like,
Bag.
like the fact that you think that like your life ends at 27 like is like actually like so fucking sad, because like I can't wait to be 30, and like I can't wait, like, and I get it, like, because I remember like being younger and like thinking like, oh my god, 27 is so old, but like I never was ever 18 or 20 or 21 calling an older girl a grandma.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, I do like the younger generation than me, because they are super woke and they always stand for the right things, but never did I expect for a little Gen Y or Gen Z, whatever the fuck he is, to call me a grandma when he's only 5 years. Like, at least be 18. At least be 18, because then that way I'm like, I'm like literally 5 years older than you. Like, sir, I was in kindergarten when you were born. Like, wow. What a fucking gap. Like,
We don't claim that guy from the Rat. The Rat.
yeah, we don't know, but yeah, I mean, he was trying to get with my friend. He definitely was not able to go with her after that, because she was like, she was more upset than I was.
She's a real one.
She is a real one.
The Rat's heinous though. I've seen some.
Really?
A girl got pulled out on a stretcher yesterday from getting. I was a girl or guy. I don't know. Someone got pulled out on a stretcher yesterday for being too plastered, and it was a Monday.
They were probably using the ring.
No, but that's not. Yeah, hopefully they're okay for sure. I'm sure their intention wasn't to get that plastered. It just happens sometimes. I remember getting, you know, when you get, and this is what's great about being older, you learn how to control your liquor and not look like an idiot in public. But you know, I'm sure her intention wasn't to get plastered and get carried on his stretcher. So I'm sure she learned her lesson. I'm sure that's never gonna happen to her again.
For sure.
I would hope. I would personally hope. I don't
Yeah.
want to see anything.
That only happens in frats. The frats. That only happens in the frats.
I don't want to know what happens after.
Yeah.
So we'll never get to see you at a UM pool party?
I don't know. Invite me one day.
I will.
But like, you know, so like ideally I would go if like a cleaning crew went before. Like, why can't, like, dude, honestly, like, I just don't get it, because cleaning ladies don't even cost that much. Like, you guys have people that play dues. Like, you have people, like, why can't you just set aside $200 to have someone clean at least once a month? Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get why they have to be just so gross.
Or we could put some 18-year-olds
Pledges?
in some maid outfits and have
Yeah.
But that's
normally
not-
what they
but
do
that's
the next
not-
morning. Like, they get into it sooner rather
Like,
than
I
later.
wouldn't have to need, I would need like a guarantee that it's not.
I will guarantee it for you. I can promise it. I feel like frats would, if you were.
No, you
I'll
can't guarantee
for
it. No, look,
I'll
literally,
get
I'll let
full
them.
somehow.
Look, mine is called is Paola. She's really nice. She'll come through. I'll even pay her. I'll pay her to come through for you really quick. Like, it'll be like,
Well, if it's an
yeah.
outdoor pool party, I feel like it's.
But then, is there anywhere like safe to sit?
probably the pool is chlorinated. That's the safest spot.
Sure. There's not a million people peeing into it.
Oh yeah, no,
that's
I
not
didn't.
the worst thing that's happening.
Oh no, trust me, I got into a pool last weekend that was actually brown from mud, and I'm embarrassed to say it. So, like,
That's your.
Are you sure it was brown from mud though, babe, or was it?
I'm
just kidding.
I honestly could say that there was.
You have no
probably
idea.
Other things in that pool.
Someone took an aqua dump for sure.
Yeah, woke up the next morning and knew I needed to go to the health center immediately because
I just feel.
Yeah, let me just. Yeah.
All right,
it's
so
foul.
we'll mark you off as not attending.
I mean, I'm not writing it off because I didn't get it. I did get invited. I think that's the one that I got invited to. Was it a Pike one? Was it a Pike pool party?
Every frat has pool parties on Saturdays. Like
Okay,
most
so
of
every
them
single
do.
one.
I'll just send
Well, I
you-
got
I'll start
invited to
sending you the Addies.
well, I had a fraternity DM me and I was like, I'm gonna be in Vegas, so I didn't go, or yeah, but
Vegas over that.
I don't know.
I'd say Vegas over
And like,
that
I'm
too,
really
I'm
not
gonna
against
lie.
frats. Like, there used to be this show that I used to always watch called Greek, and like that, it looks super lit. Like, I'm not against it, but then like I actually went to a frat. And then I just never went to one again. So.
You know, inside the houses are normally really nasty. I don't recommend
But like,
those.
who wants to go to a party where the house is nasty? I just don't get
Yeah,
the.
no.
Because even when in high school, like we used to have house parties all the time, and like the houses would never be as nasty as.
Never.
Why?
I don't understand
Why?
why the houses are nasty. That's why I will mostly only attend like Saturday functions. Where's
Girl,
outside?
just
Like I can't deal with the
Listen,
like,
come out with me. I'll show you how to have a real good time.
I actually
I'll
would-
clean time.
I will take you up on that.
Like-
at any offer, like I'll take it. Like just take your text. I'll gladly go.
I
with
don't
you.
mind
What?
a nasty frat house. I think it just elevates the memories. You get to lick the
Yeah,
floor
and
all the
honestly,
time.
you know what? You're right. You're not, you know what? You are right. I feel like it's a rite of passage that you just have to like, yeah, you're right. Like you're only young, in college once, go to all the frat parties. Like
I want to
literally.
be sucking face and then slip and fall in mud.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
that was me this weekend. I'm not the sucking face, the slipping and falling in mud.
You're always sucking
yeah.
face though.
Yeah, I love that. I'm just like, man, again, like if I was 21, 22,
Okay,
for
fair
sure,
enough.
yeah.
That's fair enough.
I'm just like,
Okay. And besides, I wouldn't want to go to the frats. Like, I'm sure that would be a terrible experience. Like, have you seen? Have you had any unruly fans? Like at
no,
UN?
I had a bunch of frat boys wait outside my French class the other day though to take a video of me telling them to rush whatever their frat was. And then another kid came and I was like, I can't do it with you. I just did it with them. And then he was like, they're going to shave my head if you don't do it. And then I was like,
He's pulling sympathy card.
and I was like, and I didn't know if he was being honest or not, but I didn't want to take the fucking chance of being responsible for he had like such cute curly hair.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, I can't be. So I was like, all right, do it with this guy too. But they asked me before class, and I was waiting outside for it to begin because that's the class that I have in Stanford.
Or
So it's like
they're
what-
on the hunt out there.
So then I was like, I'm not gonna do it before class. Like my professor's gonna be walking down this hallway any second. But if you want, meet me here after class. And then there was like, they were all just waiting out there after.
They probably waited out there from the second that you said after class.
I think it's
No,
after,
bro.
you know.
No, they're nice. No
Okay.
complaints. They're very, very nice. All of them are very nice. I just don't want to go to where they live.
That's true. Okay. Well, that's all I have. So, with that, I think thank you so much for
Yeah,
coming
thank you
on.
so much.
No,
This
thank
has
you
been such a
guys.
pleasure to have you.
Yeah.
Thank you guys, and congrats on your show. And I hope that you guys only go on to have many more fun guests and lots of success
We've
to both of
peaked.
you.
We've peaked.
Yeah, this is our peak.
No, bro,
Tailgate
stop.
Talk is over. This is the last episode.
No, like you guys are gonna kill it. I already know.
This episode of Tailgate Talk is sponsored by IBIS Prep. IBIS Prep offers the best tutoring for every subject under the sun.
They can help with Econ 101 homework to studying for the bar exam, which they boast one of the highest passing rates in the country.
Use code RedCup for 10% off.